going on, my friends? Cubs fan Han here yet again for a Galaxy of Heroes video, and today I am making a wish list. I am packaging together a list that I am sending to Capital Games. Actually, I'm just gonna hope that they watch this video of 5 characters that I think demand a Zeta ability that do not have a Zeta at this point in time. We have a lot of characters in this game that have Zetas, a lot of characters that aren't necessarily that impactful in the Star Wars universe, and then some characters who, in my opinion, are pretty important in the Star Wars universe and don't even have a Zeta ability. We need to bring these characters Zeta abilities, and I'm going to break down for you 5 of those characters and why I think they need to have Zetas, and on some of them I'll give you some ideas on what I think could be cool for those Zeta abilities if they should come. Now, I'm going to make a quick disclaimer to start this right away. General Kenobi is not on my list. Now, the reason why General Kenobi is not on my list is because I think General Kenobi is OP enough as he is. He does not need a Zeta ability. Rex is probably also in that camp. Rex is not making this list. Rex's leadership ability is just a go-to Zeta, or is a go-to leader ability for many people still in this game, and it's not even Omega ability. It's just that ability has transcended so much time. I don't think we need to make those characters any more OP than they already are, though I do think both Rex and General Kenobi are characters that deserve a Zeta ability right now. Just with the current dynamic of the game, I feel like they're good enough. They don't necessarily need that Zeta boost. All right, on to the list. Coming in at number 5, Royal Guard. I really think Royal Guard could use a Zeta ability. He's the guard of the Emperor of the Galactic Empire. How does he not? This guy should have a Zeta ability. If Enfys Nest has a Zeta ability, Royal Guard should have a Zeta ability, in my opinion. Now, I actually think a big reason why I put Royal Guard on this list is because I have an idea for a Zeta ability I think would be so cool for a Royal Guard, and that is simply to have, when Royal Guard is active, it is impossible to attack Emperor Palpatine, be it with AoE, with basic attacks, or what have special attacks, whatever. You cannot target and you cannot deal damage to Emperor Palpatine when Royal Guard is active. How about that? That would be really cool, and that really serves the purpose of who Royal Guard is. Obviously, my idea of what the Zeta ability could be probably will never hit the game, but I think that'd be cool, and I think Royal Guard kind of lends himself to a Zeta ability. Now, the timing of this is probably not right. We've had a Sith meta. I don't really see that shifting to an Empire meta at this time. I think maybe some kind of light side meta would probably make sense next, but at some point in time, I could really see that happening. I would love to see a rework and have a Zeta ability landed on Royal Guard. Coming in at number 4, my girl, Snips. Now, many of you know that one of my favorite characters in all of Star Wars is Ahsoka Tano. I love the Clone Wars, and she is just my favorite character in the Clone Wars. And she's really, she's had some uses in the game. There's been times where people have found her to be useful in raids, but her use has always been just okay. This is Snips, Capital Games. Come with me. Come step into my office. This is Snips. This is a good character. She should be good. She should have a Zeta ability, and I think that Zeta ability would make sense to have some kind of synergy. Maybe anti-droid, maybe anti-separatist, maybe we have some kind of synergy with Anakin and General Kenobi, or the like. But whatever the case is, Snips needs to have a Zeta. Please make it happen. Coming in at number 3, and this is a Zeta ability that just really needs to happen. Mace Windu, my friends. Why is Mace Windu bad? Why? I do not understand why a character as hardcore as Mace Windu is not that good. I think we really need to see Zeta ability landed on Mace Windu. And what's funny to me about Mace Windu in general is it's not even that he was good, he's had his uses. Mace has never had a use. Who has ever used Mace for anything meaningful other than being a fleet commander? I have not personally seen it, and I've been playing this game since December 2015. We need to have a Zeta ability on Mace Windu, in my opinion. Coming in at number 2, Anakin Skywalker. Now, Anakin has had some use in the game. There was a time when shortly after R2-D2 came out where a lot of people were running Anakin successfully in the arena. So unlike Mace, I think Anakin has had some times in his existence that have been really, really effective in this game. He's, you know, landing that buff immunity on his basic is really good. The potential to bring offense up to the team through his AoE is very good. Anakin Skywalker has been a valuable character, and he's got some use now, but not really that much. Now, if you just look at the lore, though, Anakin Skywalker, he's the chosen one. He's super powerful. Why does he not have a Zeta ability? I would love to see Anakin, similar to Snips, have some kind of Zeta ability that gives him synergy with Snips and with General Kenobi. We do kind of have a synergy between Anakin and Snips right now, but it's really not that meaningful, and there's no Zeta ability there. Give Anakin some kind of unique buff that is his. I really feel like this is a character that should be tremendously better than he is, and a Zeta ability could be a fantastic way to do that. And then finally, topping our list at number 1 is General Grievous. I know that all of you Arnold supporters out there and Arnold himself are going to be coming into the comments and happy to see this. I'm not doing it just because of that, although I'm happy to make you guys happy that want to see a General Grievous rework. Look, General Grievous really needs a rework, and he really needs to have a Zeta ability as part of that. I'm going to suggest that he needs not 1 but 2 Zeta abilities. I think he needs a Zeta on one of his uniques, and I think he needs a Zeta on a leadership. It would be really, really, really good for the droid faction if General Grievous were to be introduced as a very, very solid leadership option for the droids. I think of characters like T3M4, very solid utility in T3M4's kit. I actually really like that character, but it's directly connected to droids, and droids currently just don't have very much synergy. They don't have the solid characters necessary to really take advantage of T3M4's kit. What if we were to take droids to the next level with the solid Zeta leadership for General Grievous? That to me would be very, very vital. I could see this happening down the line. Say where I feel like this is leading is maybe we get a Jedi version of Revan, or maybe we have some kind of Jedi meta coming up after the Sith dominated meta we've had. Then that would be a really good time to introduce a really good Zeta for General Grievous and have him have some kind of anti-Jedi synergy to counter that meta. I could see that realistically taking place because it makes sense in the lore, and it would make sense with the current condition of the game to do it justice. But whatever you do, Capital Games, please, when you rework General Grievous, because I think you kind of have to, I believe you've said that you were going to, when he gets that Zeta ability, he should be solid. General Grievous was a freaking boss in the Star Wars lore, especially those of you who watched the Clone Wars. He was extremely elusive. He was powerful. He killed how many Jedi? It's very, very important for him to, I believe, have a turn in the meta and be a very, very solid, useful, valuable character. But for now, he's like Mace Windu. He hasn't had a single use since he came out, and he was at first one of the hardest characters to get. So let's see it. Let's see that Zeta on General Grievous. Let's see one on Anakin, Mace, Snips, and Royal Guard, and all will be well in the galaxy. All right, my friends, what do you think about my list? What characters that don't have Zetas do you want to see given Zeta abilities? These are the 5 I personally want to see. What 5 do you want to see? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, my brothers, don't forget.
My dead body.